Hey everybody, this is Steve Krause. I'm coming at you today with a head cold. I'm moving kind of slow. Uh, don't go away. I got whatever it is that's going around, but I'll get over it. Anyways, I just want to record a short video as we go into winter break with a few announcements and just give you some idea of some stuff that's going on. First, I asked everybody to send me an email about the participation grade. I haven't looked at them yet. I will. I got to catch up on some other stuff going on in 328. But rest assured, you'll probably be hearing from me, sometime during winter break, probably, or early the week after winter break. Um, what I've read from people so far has been totally fine. So stay tuned for more details on that. One of the other things I'm doing over winter break is I'm setting up the schedule for the rest of the class because I have a pretty good idea of the sort of stuff that we're going to be doing. But now, after winter break, we'll know in some detail. So now I'm looking over on my other screen here real quick. So, for example, excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm just sick. I'll get better. You know what's happening the week right after break, and then we have these selections on gaming, blogging, social networks, and online teaching, and then that's pretty much the last units that we're going to have for the class. Um, in some ways, it's a disservice because in some ways, each one of these weeks could be the subject of an entire class. And all we're kind of doing is a little bit of a flyby with these different things, and so I'm going to pick out a few articles, talk about some of the big general issues in the field about how these different sorts of issues of more multimedia stuff and gaming and whatever plays into writing pedagogy right now. But bear in mind that we're not going to go into even a tenth of the kind of detail that we could go into, and it's probably just as well because you're all busy right now working on various research projects and all that kind of stuff, and book reviews and everything else. Which leads me to the last two things I wanted to mention. First off, the book reviews, as you know, start the week after break. Now, notice when you are, excuse me, notice when you are on the calendar, okay, and be mindful of that. So, for example, I've already talked with Kristen and Gloria a little bit. I'm expecting to get the book review videos linked to YouTube from them on Monday, March 8th, and then I'll post them to this class website, not unlike this video here, and then we'll talk about them. So what you need to do if you're doing as you're doing these book reviews, you need to have your ducks in a row, make sure not only you're done with the book, but that you have some capacity over the video thing. Do me a big favor, okay? Do not wait until Sunday before the Monday this thing is due to finish your book review, especially if you've never recorded something and uploaded it to YouTube before, because that will be too late for me to help you with whatever technical issues I would need to help you with, okay? So make sure you've got all that kind of stuff figured out. I'll be around next week, and I'm not planning on coming into school, but if somebody really wants to talk, we could probably figure something out. And as I've mentioned before, I have a variety of different video cameras that I'm perfectly happy to loan out to people to use, and I can give you some baby step work on how to do some of the basic editing kinds of things. But part of the nature of this project, which also fits in really well with the discussions we've had about multimedia lately, part of the nature of this project is I want you to figure it out and figure out on your own how to do a lot of these different things. The other thing I want to mention, again, this is stuff coming up for the second part of the term in terms of research projects, is that very soon you're all going to begin contributing to an annotated bibliography on the wiki. Now, I believe that that's on the calendar. Let me just double check this here. Let's see. Oh, it's not there yet. If I have to go look at the research project here. Sorry, it's kind of boring, I know, to watch me do these things. Okay, you need to begin posting on the annotated bibliography no later. The first 10 entries are due March 12th. So one thing that you might want to try to do over break, if you haven't done so yet, is to try to play around in the sandbox area on the wiki page for our class, because It is a little bit of coding involved, and we're going to have some discussions about how we want to organize this wiki space. So again, it's another one of those things where you probably don't want to wait until March 12th to get on that. I'm going to write up some more specific guidelines in terms of the annotated entries I'm looking for. But in brief, what I'm looking for is an MLA style citation and then a 125 to at most 200 word abstract about whatever it is that you're summarizing for annotating for the bibliography. And you saw the link that I had before to what people did last year. Okay, I think that's it for now. Like I said, I'm going to finish up the schedule. Make sure that you get your ducks in a row about the book review. Make sure you start thinking about the annotated bibliography. And if you go someplace nice over break, take some pictures and post them on the website. Okay, I'll see you next week. I'll see you online.